Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to your general love reading. This reading will be for January 28th to February 10th. So we're looking from the full moon in Leo up to the new moon in Aquarius. I just want to say welcome to my channel if you are new, as this is a new channel, so thank you so much for being here today. Make sure that you do hit the like, share, and subscribe button if it does resonate with you. Make sure you just take what resonates. If something doesn't fit, then just don't try to make it fit. You could also try and take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus placements. And as well, just keep in mind if you are cross-watching that the roles could be reversed, so make sure you sign them in the way that it makes sense for you. Today we're going to be looking into you and your person that is on your mind. So you could be in a relationship with this person, you might not be. That's totally okay. It's just someone that you feel connected to at the moment. We're going to take a look at how you are feeling, how your person is feeling. We're going to look at what your actions will be towards each other, the outcome, and we'll also look at any advice for you, as well as what the cycle of from this full moon to the new moon is going to be helping you guys to close out. So with all that being said, we'll just jump right into the reading. So you guys, as I was premeditating, I'm sensing a lot of heavy energy between you two. So I'm going to start. Okay, I'm just going to pull the cards. So first thing I want to look into is your general energy for the week. Definitely was sensing a lot of heavy energy. You might actually be in separation right now. Okay, and then just one more for between the two of you. So for you, Taurus, what I'm getting, this could be you or your person actually, but what I'm getting is that someone here is feeling very very lost and confused, like almost feeling like they've lost faith in the universe. Like I'm getting the sense of like this all feels wrong. It shouldn't be like this, and just having a really hard time surrendering to the situation at hand, like just really feeling like a lot of resistance to it, feeling really all up in your head about it. Not really seeing the bigger picture, not seeing why Spirit has put you here. And I think that has to do with what I was sensing, like I said in the pre-reading, is that you guys are in separation. And that you're really struggling with it, struggling to see the reason and the purpose behind it. The other person is struggling with something that it's like they're dreaming about being with you, but they're struggling to make it a reality. They're not really taking any action on it. And I'm also getting a sense like there's a lot of electricity, there's a lot of spark between you two. There's definitely a very magnetic pull between the two of you. But for some reason, this person's very like in the headspace and not really sure how to take action. So I feel a lot of like tension, this dynamic between you two, where one person is like, come on, just do it already, and then the other person's like, I would, but I don't know how. But meanwhile, neither one of you is really talking to each other right now. That's just the general energy that I'm getting for this time frame. We're going to clarify it some more, and I'll show you the cards I pulled. So for you, I got this one, Koala Spirit. So Spirit has a plan, and your person, Electric Eel Spirit. And then between you two, Big Spirit, use your mind wisely. So what I'm getting, you guys, from that is, and these all came up in reverse, by the way. It's interesting because these are all so much in the like headspace, and I was feeling a lot of that in the pre-meditation. So yeah, with Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. I get a couple things. So first thing, I do feel like you guys are communicating in the dream realm. You might have a very telepathic connection with this person. You might feel very connected to them, and if you aren't like consciously aware that you're communicating with them in that way, then you're definitely communicating with them through your dreams. It definitely reminds me, even just like seeing all the clouds and like the wings in this picture here. And as well with use your mind wisely, I feel like both of you are kind of like really stuck up in your headspace and kind of like stuck in a rut about it. So on the one hand, I feel like one person is very stuck, like just stuck on like, oh, why isn't this person doing anything? Like, why aren't they saying anything? Why aren't they breaking the silence? Why aren't they coming towards me? And then the other person is like stuck in the sort of like, this is what I want, but I don't know what to do about it. So with use your mind wisely, I feel like in the general energy between you two is really like how you're thinking about the situation is going to make or break it. Essentially, like you have the power to, you have more power than you really think in the situation if you learn how to just take charge of your mind. One person needs to kind of surrender and realize that there is a divine reason for everything. The other person needs to realize how to get out of their own way. So I'm going to just clarify and get into that a little bit more. Let's see. Interesting. So actually, I'm just going to pull one more. 1 second. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so on this side, which I feel like actually this is your person. It might be you, I'm not sure. Okay, but what I got is the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. So right now there isn't movement, which is basically what I've been saying from the start. So there isn't movement towards you, but I do have a Knight of Cups here and a Six of Pentacles. So the situation, why you might be feeling a little bit stressed out, is I get the sense that in the past things were not very reciprocal with you and your person. One person might really have been giving a lot, and that doesn't need to be financially. It could even just be like the energy that you're investing. One person could have been the one like sort of initiating things, and the one sort of like doing the emotional labor as well. And I get the sense that that could have been you, and your person right now is not coming towards you with a Knight of Cups. They're not coming towards you with the Chariot, with an offer for you. And I feel like that's stressing you out, because I think you do want this person to come towards you, and you just don't understand why. And I think also because you are very connected in a very like telepathic way to this person. I feel like you probably know that what their intentions are, and that they do want to be with you. And I feel like you are having a hard time to understand, like, why is this person just not moving towards you? I get a lot of like frustration and restlessness, but at the same time I feel like you do want this person to come, but you do want it to be reciprocal at the same time. Okay, so Four of Swords. So your person is still like trying to heal. I feel like they're really trying to take a time out. Oh, we've got Page of Wands and the Sun. Oh, wow. So I feel like your person is definitely not happy about not being with you right now. And we do have the Page of Wands, so that tells me that they do have a desire, they do have a passion to come towards you. But for some reason they are taking time out, and it is really what I said, like they're kind of up in their head trying to figure out how to come towards you. But at the same time, I do feel like they're very sad to be away from you, and I do feel like they see you as someone that brings them a lot of warmth. I feel like they see you as someone like they just can have such a really good time with. And I feel like this person is also trying to deepen their own connection to spirit. I think something about the connection you have is waking this person up and waking them up to like a more spiritual connection, which they're not really used to having. And I feel like they don't really know how to deal with that. And I also get this energy that they are alone right now. I mean, even if they have people around them, they're not really communicating to other people about it. I feel like they're just like, I don't know who would even understand this. Like, I can't explain this to anyone. No one's gonna really get it. And so I feel like they're just trying to figure it out, like, in their own mind. Oh. Ooh, we got a lot in between you. Okay, so general energy in between you two. 10 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this is both of you, like with the use your mind wisely. You both are trying to like heal any past pain or hurt that's been caused between you two. We got 6 of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone here needs to leave a situation behind in order to be able to offer anything that's stable. And this seems like it could be your person because they're in the sword energy. We also have the Fool and the Magician. So 2 cards of starting things and beginnings. So I feel like there's a lot going on underneath the surface here. I feel like things are moving behind the scenes. Like I'm getting like, you know, in the Wizard of Oz when they pull the curtain and they like discover the man behind the curtain that's been pulling the strings. Like I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes, even if you guys are not talking right now. I do get the sense that this, and even if it looks like this person is not moving forward at all, like I feel like the intention is to really give an offer. And even with the Page of Wands being here on their side of things, the Page of Wands can be really fickle. Like they can just sort of show up for a good time and then just like it's like the kid that comes home after school and they just like drop their bag off like right outside the door, like and just jump straight to playing video games. Like it's like that kind of energy. And I feel like this person would just get so excited about being with you that they would sort of act in a way that was maybe immature at times, and they're really taking a time out to reflect. And between the both of you, I feel like you are trying to heal from any of the pain. So even the pain of this person like not coming towards you, I feel like you are trying to move on from it. I feel like you are looking at the fact that this person is not giving you an offer and moving on. But I also feel like at the same time, this person is looking at things in their life that they need to leave behind in order to move towards you. And it's interesting because I get your person is more in the Magician energy, like trying to figure out a way to, I feel like they're trying to manifest a way back to you, and I feel like you're trying to move on to something completely new and like really leave everything behind. So now I want to take a look at how you see your person. So what you really think about when you think of your person. And we're going to look at how they see you. So interesting. Okay. So I'm using the Halloween Oracle, and the decks will be linked below if you are interested in them. But for you, I got Werewolf. So for this card, what that really says to me is that you could see this person as someone who's very like, very hot and cold, which is kind of what I was picking up on with like the fickle energy, and like almost like a Jekyll and Hyde. So like someone who can just be like, maybe just like really mellow and like chill and really fun to hang out with, and then all of a sudden you feel like they can just go off the rails and get like super frustrated and super angry, and like just someone who has a hard time like tempering their emotions. Also someone that you feel like they kind of run hot and cold, so you don't really know where you stand with them, and someone who is kind of led by like their desires. So you could see this person as someone who like maybe someone who's like a cheater or a player, that kind of energy, someone who might show interest in you one day, 1 week, 1 month, but then if they were to see someone else that was attractive, they would just be headed in their direction just as fast. So someone that you just kind of feel like is not really grounded or stable. You can also feel like this person brings out like a more fun, sort of wild side of you. You might feel like you can really let loose with this person, and that it just really makes you want to have a good time. And if you are someone who's typically maybe more reserved or more on the responsible side of things, you might just feel like they bring out a completely different side of you that you find very attractive. Your person, how they look at you. So Night Song, Hidden Talents. To me, this is what this says to me is that your person looks at you as like no one else sees this person as truly and authentically as you do. Like they feel like no one else gets them the way that you do. They feel like you are what is inside their heart. And that might sound super cliche, but it's like they feel like you are what feels like home to them. And with the Night Song, like that, the bird that is pictured on the card here, that's someone who like wants to express how they feel to you. And right now it's looking like that's not what's happening. But I think this person genuinely does want to, and I think this is also another card that confirms a telepathic connection for me between you two. So to me, this is the card of like, I talk to you in my dreams, I talk to you telepathically. It's so I am getting like a very, very strong bond between you two. For the obstacle between you two, this is a card of intuition. Very interesting. So very interesting, because I am picking up on a very like psychic connection, and it does kind of go with what I was saying with like your person is really trying to get deeper into their connection with spirit and the divine, and really opening up to a more spiritual realm. And for that to be the obstacle, I feel like someone isn't listening to their intuition right now. So I feel like your person is guided towards you. Like, it's so funny just when I see this, like the sun card upside down, it's like I feel like they're pulled to the sun, and that's you, and they feel unhappy about it. And it's like this card is pretty much the same message to me. I feel like they really, really feel pulled in your direction, and at the same time they're trying to push it away so badly. So it's like the intuition part being what's between you two. I feel like, yeah, it's like deepening this spiritual connection that you guys have, even if you are in separation right now. It seems like there is a purpose for it, and like things are brewing is what I'm getting. Okay. So why do they see them as the werewolf? Let's just clarify that. Give me a card for the werewolf. Eight of Cups. Yeah, so you could feel like you had to walk away from this situation. You could feel, it's like, it feels like a loss. Like I feel like you were kind of like, oh, what a shame. Like there's just so much there. Oh my gosh, yeah. And then there's, so we got 4 of Wands and then 3 of Pentacles in reverse with 8 of Cups. So I feel like you really saw this person as someone that you wanted to go the distance with. I know the 4 of Wands is sometimes seen as like the twin flame card, and I do see a lot of just like the telepathic connection here. So very well could be a twin flame, if not a soulmate. Definitely a very strong connection here for sure between you two. And I feel like I just see you being like, this is such a shame to have to walk away from all this, but ultimately I feel like you had to, because you just felt like there wasn't really enough cooperation. There wasn't enough like just back and forth, like working, like this person wasn't working with you on a real level, like on a tangible level in like the real world. And I feel like you're like, okay, it's great that we have this like a really crazy connection, but that's not enough. I need someone to like actually put in the work and communicate with me and like actually show up in the 3D, and they weren't. So you had to walk away, and that was really, really painful, you guys. On your person side, wow. Okay, so we've got Death, King of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. So this is how they see you. So I feel like they see you as like you have completely given up on them in this situation. And I feel like they see you as, oh, that is a lot of cards. Take those, this one. Okay. So I feel like they see you as someone who is really like, you're sure of yourself and you know what you want. And I feel like they see you as the person in the connection who really, really knew that you wanted to be with them. And with the Death card here, I feel like they see you as like you've really given up on them, that you are walking away, and I feel like it does really hurt them a lot. They do really want to communicate with you, and the Ace of Pentacles came out, which means I feel like they do really want to give you an offer in the tangible world, even though they haven't in the past. And with the obstacle between you two, to clarify, so we got the 9 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. That's so crazy. The High Priestess is like the intuition card. So yeah, someone is not using their intuition, and like these two cards together as well, along with the High Priestess in reverse. So the 9 of Cups can be someone who's just like all about like me, and what I want. So I feel like your person was just really just thinking about what they wanted in the moment, not really thinking about the connection, and they ended up leaving you out in the cold. Like I feel like they just completely neglected you. They could have just been giving their time and energy to whatever made them happy in the moment, not thinking about how it made you feel. And through doing so, they have put you and now this entire connection out, like basically it's out in the dust. And with the High Priestess in reverse, that's telling me that someone who doesn't really want to listen to what their inner guidance is trying to tell them. And now I think your person feels like this as well. I feel like they feel like they're out in the cold and they're really not happy about it. So next we're going to look at what you want from this person. So what action you want them to take towards you. And then we'll clarify that, and we'll also look at what they want from you. So what does Taurus want from their person? What does Taurus want from their person? Okay, we got vampire, emotional intelligence. So to me, that's telling me that you feel like your person can be, like they know how to be like very charming with you. You definitely feel like this very magnetic pull towards them. That definitely like confirms the card I got for your partner with the electric eel. Like there is a very strong sexual bond here, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like this person kind of comes to you like in a kind of a shallow way, and I feel like they just turn the charm on. And I feel like sometimes you just feel like they just are there just for the good time, or they're just there to seduce you, and then there isn't really any warmth, or there's just like a lack of emotions beyond that. And I feel like what you want from your person is to just learn, for them to learn how to be more emotionally aware, more emotionally intelligent, more emotionally invested in general towards you. I feel like you're like, yeah, you know, whatever, having fun is nice, but like I really want something that is more Four of Wands, like commitment material. What your person wants from you. So I got the Joy card. Wow, this to me is like, this is like the Sun card. What your person wants is you. They want to be with you. That just keeps getting repeated in this reading. That's so crazy. And it's funny, it says rejoicing in the present. So it's like, I feel like they want to be with you right now, but they think you're over it, and they still don't know how to give you an offer. I'm gonna pull a card for the action between you two for the time frame. So funny. Yeah, this person really wants to be with you. The other thing I find interesting, I'm going to show you these two cards, but if you look at the colors, it's like, just that color looks like the joy in here. And to me, that also says that, like, you're like, yeah, if you want this warmth from me, you're gonna have to give me a little bit more than what you've been giving. Like, you're not gonna get all of my beautiful, sunny warmth, love, and compassion if you've been going at it the way you have been. So, all right. So action between you two is spider, community, and web weaving. So to me, we will clarify, but to me, the action between you guys, what this says is that there's a plan forming. There is a plan hatching, and there could be other people involved as well. For your person to come towards you, they might need, for some reason, to, it might cause disruptions to the people that are around them, maybe in their family, maybe another relationship that they could be in. But I feel like they are starting to come up with a plan, and I feel like they're starting to look at how they can bring things together. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. What else do we have for action between you two? Strength. So I feel like your person is trying to find the strength to move towards you. I feel like they're trying to tame like their own inner, inner fears, inner insecurities, and just really come up with a way to like move towards you. I definitely get a lot of Leo energy in this reading, so maybe your person, maybe you're dealing with a Leo, or vice versa, or maybe you have strong Leo in your chart with the Joy card, the Sun, the Strength. This really, really has a lot of Leo in it. I definitely do get a lot of there's a lot of wands too, so it definitely could be a very strong like fire sign. At the very least, I feel like this is a very fiery connection between you two. Okay, we also have the Devil. Okay, Three of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So I do feel like your person is really trying to figure out with this Devil card how to leave behind things that could have caused heartbreak. Like I think they really are trying to find the strength to come forward and the heartbreak, not just in the past, but even anything currently that is feeling very painful between you two from the separation. We do have the Queen of Cups in reverse, but I actually feel like that could be a good thing in this case, because with the vampire, the emotional intelligence, what you want from this person, I feel like this person you could have felt like they were very like emotionally manipulative even, is what I'm getting. So I feel like with the Queen of Cups showing up in the reverse, that could signify to me that, and with the Devil there as well, just with all these cards together, I feel like this person is ready to come from a more emotionally honest place towards you, that they are finding the strength and the determination to move towards you. They're coming up with a plan. They're seeing what they've done wrong, and they want to come at it from like a more authentic place, and instead of just like using like saying something that they know is going to make you feel really good. Like maybe this person in the past would be like, oh yeah, like I care about you so much, I miss you, I love you, and then you would like hang out, and then they would just go cold on you. So for me, the Queen of Cups to be there, I feel like this person is ready to maybe start to open up, but to not take it back immediately after. Okay, so just clarifying emotional intelligence, what you want from them. So Six of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you want your person to see you. I feel like you want your person to see your value and your worth for like who you really are. I feel like sometimes the Tower in reverse. I feel like you want them to stop avoiding making the changes that they need to in their life and come towards you. Okay, and the Five of Swords in reverse. So like you want to get off the hamster wheel with them. You don't want to play any more games. And I feel like you want them to see you for who you really are. Like I just get the sense that you feel like they have been very shallow in the way that they have come towards you. Like again, I just have, there's a lot in this reading that has come across as like this very like very sexual energy, and I feel like you want them to just see you in a more like authentic way. I feel like you want them to see you from a deeper perspective, a higher perspective, because it's like it almost feels like it cheapens the connection. And yeah, I feel like you feel like they're not willing to make the changes necessary to not only come towards you, but to stop having like pettiness between you two. I feel like you just essentially want them to clean their act up and get their shit together. So your person, so far of the Lovers and the Seven of Wands. So to me that says they do, like we have the, interesting, so we have the Devil and the Lovers, which is the pair. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like your person thinks that you've given up on the connection. I feel like your person thinks that you don't love them anymore, that you have given up on the connection, and that they do see you as the person that they want to be with, and they feel like you've given up on like the Ten of Pentacles dream, and that you've given up on them, and what they want from you is they want you to not give up. It's like they want to know that you're still willing to fight for the connection, even though they haven't been moving towards you, which is a little strange, but that's what I'm getting from them. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull some advice. So this will be some advice for you. What advice do you have for Taurus' side of the connection? This person that you're dealing with, I think, is really trying to get their life in order to be with you. The one thing that has not faded is their desire to be with you. These two are stuck. So I'm gonna pull one more. What I got is time for a nap. It's in the reverse, and I think what this is telling me is like, I think this is kind of like your antidote to the restless energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that taking a nap will like make everything better, but I think what it's trying to say is, yeah, no, I'm not going to pull another one. That is the advice. I think what I was trying to say is like just taking a time out. I know it's probably really hard to not think about this person because you do clearly have a very strong connection. There's a strong pull. You do feel it. You do feel this person. There is like so much electricity between you two, and this person does genuinely really want to be with you, and they are trying to figure out a way to do that, and you're probably feeling that all the time. I think what it's trying to say is like find little ways to give yourself a break from it, a break from thinking about it. Do things that just are gonna help you take your mind off of things, you know, watch a movie, nap if that's your thing, meditate. I feel like, and even just with the first card I pulled between you two, like to use your mind wisely, like just try and be mindful of how you are thinking about this person and being in that really restless energy. Try and find ways that you can really calm down and ground your experience. You know, I'll show you the card. So there's like a little fox sleeping on a moon. It's so cute. But what I'm getting for some of you is if you have like a kitty or a nice little doggy at home, just like maybe cuddle up to them, you know, just find ways that you can really like soothe yourself, because this does feel like it's been a very stressful situation for you. And I feel like the more that you are up in your head about it, the harder it is for spirit to bring things together for you. Your advice for your person. Okay. Come to the edge and it was in the reverse. It's funny, both of yours are in the reverse, so this tells me it's like you're not doing it, but it's what you need to be doing. So you need to be kind of like trying to give yourself some space from this. And for them, it's like like, does this not remind you of the Fool energy right here? Like this person just like ready to take that leap off the edge. So I feel like this person really needs to find, you know, they're in this thinking, planning mode, and they need to just find a way to like just take that step, just take that leap. So I don't really see like forward action necessarily during this time frame, but I do feel like you guys are so close. Like I feel like it's like, oh, you're just like just on the precipice. You're just like literally on the verge. So if you do want this person, I would say maybe hang in there if you can. It seems like they really are so close to trying to find a way to come towards you. Okay, so the last card I'm going to pull is a Moonology card, and I just really want to take a look at what this cycle from the full moon to the new moon is helping you guys close out. So the full moon is a really good time for releasing things. So sometimes I find pulling one of these cards can help just take a look at like what really needs some healing. So we'll see what the card has to say about that. The other thing I couldn't help but be drawn to is on your side of things. I see there's very little cups, so I really feel like you're trying so hard to like not think about this person, like not feel. I feel like you're trying to not be in your feels about it, but you still feel connected to them. So it hasn't really been working. Okay. Right there. All right, full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. What I tell you guys, this is exactly this card. Use your mind wisely. Look at that. It's time to release negativity. Your 10 of Swords in reverse. It's the same message. I really love when the cards do that. I feel like no matter what has happened between you two, no matter how frustrating the situation might be, I feel like the next couple of weeks is really a time to just try and let all of that go. And I think, you know, I just really get this sense that there is a purpose for this separation. There are things that both of you are needing to work on and learn. And I feel like one of the things is really like really strengthening and learning to trust in spirit and in like a spiritual connection and in a spiritual way of connecting with someone. And it's the mind that comes in and sort of sabotages everything. So I feel like this really is the time to try and work through all that and like energetically, spiritually create a clean slate, because I feel like that's going to help bring in the new a lot easier. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this helped for you guys. I really hope that it did resonate. Make sure that you do leave me a comment if it did resonate. If you do feel comfortable with that, I'd love to hear if it did feel relevant for you. Like I said, I'm going to leave links for the tarot decks that I used in the description below, and I'll also leave my email, so if you do feel like you want a personal reading or anything like that, you can have my contact info there. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care.